Hello my lovelies and welcome back to Cakey Tea Time. I'm your queen bun, I've got a cup of tea and I think it's time to play some Minecraft. So, what has happened since our last episode? I have deforested a little bit more. I've been mining and this happened. It's our first netherite. Yeah. And I've laid out the foundations for what will be our villager trading hall, which will just be for our librarians for now. So I'm going to build a library here. Let's have a little look. So I figured this seemed to be the best spot for it because I thought over there initially, but it just wasn't big enough. And I want to be able to get at least one of every trade that I want. So I figure this will be a good foundation for the build. And then eventually we'll be able to get rid of this because, well, this will be moved into that section right in the middle. So that will be good. The villager breeder from last episode, I expanded a little bit as you saw towards the end. And that seems to have worked. And now I have a little bit of a problem. That, yeah, there's a lot in there. Don't you fall in there, Bailey. Right. We have a lot of sheep. They're not sheep, they're cows. We have a lot of cows. I keep breeding them and getting the leather, which is quite nice. I've made quite a lot of books, which will go towards our plans for this library. In this box is a lot of what I'm going to need for the build. That's not everything. I still need to make a lot more glass, and I need to get some dyes. So yeah, I cleared out a lot of these trees. As you can see, it's looking a lot more empty here now, which is nice because it allows me to see what I want to build. Whereas when it was all just forest, it was really difficult really to get a grasp of how big the area was. It's a lot smaller than I had anticipated, but that's fine. You know, we can always expand. I want to like eventually start building on the mountains around it. That would be quite cool. Maybe like a watchtower on the top of the mountain as well. That would be good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a start on this one. And we can then start getting some villagers in and start making some lecterns as well. Get some trades because it would be very nice to be able to get some trades off because relying on that enchanting table is quite a pain. What's the button? I'm pressing all the wrong buttons here. I did manage to get Unbreaking 3 and Efficiency 4 on my latest pickaxe, but things like this, like Fortune 3 on a shovel, is awful. So to be able to control that would be great. And then we can make our ultimate gear, and then I'll smelt the netherite or the ancient debris. I said netherite in the clip, but it's ancient debris. Into netherite scraps and then into netherite, and we can make our first netherite item. I don't want to do that until I've got enchants because it would be a bit of a waste. So shall we get on? Because all I'm doing is just rambling here about what I want to do and not doing anything. Carrots is coming up nicely. Yeah. So then, first of all, I need to make this level. So I'm thinking this will be ground level and this will all be filled in. So I'm going to take out the dirt. Bailey, come on, sit, come over here. You're just being an annoyance now. Right, sit down. Yeah, good boy. Oh no, what are you doing here? Get out. How did you get in? Where did you come from? Right, there's a dark area here somewhere. So, I'm going to start putting the floor in now, which is going to be made out of quartz and amethyst. Oh, I just love the sound of this stuff. Okay, so right in the middle here is gonna go down a little bit for our bookcases. And then in the middle, which will be down here, that should be where our enchanting table goes. And then we go back up again for the other side. Oh, hello. What's going on here then? What have you got? Oh. Oh. I only have 5 emeralds, but 1 nautilus shell for 5 emeralds is pretty good. Hello. Give me that nautilus shell. There we are. 1 down, 7 to go, I believe. Right, while I'm up here, I'm going to take this down. So, the way that I'm going to do this, I'm going to stick that one there in the middle. And then I'm going to place my bookshelves like so. Because it's a nice pattern. It saves room from, you know, gets a bit boxy going around. And you can just sort of walk down here and then walk out again, and it's fine. You can do that in any direction. And that's quite good. I still need to fill in a few little gaps here. I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4 more quartz slabs to fill that area. And that's that done. So that's all functional again. Pretty good. And that's the whole floor done, which is nice. What's next? Wood. That's spruce. I don't want spruce. I want dark oak, because I really like dark oak, as you can probably tell from my other builds. And I'm just going to come up too high on these ones. There we go. And then I'm going to strip them all. Okay, so for the next part, I will be going along like so. And then strip them all. And now I'm going to put spruce around it to decorate it. Okay, so for the villagers, we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we're going to need 20 bookshelves. We don't have 20 bookshelves. So that is where Mr. Birch comes in handy. Because I can then go birch planks and we can make some more. Right, 20 lecterns, which is great. I'm going to put in the gaps some birch. It's not going to be seen, so that's fine. I don't want birch on the build, but this just keeps things tidy underneath. Okay, and then I'm going to place in the lecterns. Excellent. So for these little sections here, I'm going to put in barrels. Okay, so I've got some barrels, and what I'm going to be doing is placing them like so, and then that way I can get enchants from each one corresponding to these people here. So I'll be able to then put signs on them, and so I can make a load of trades with this guy, stick it in the box. It just tidies things up a little bit. On this end and on the opposite end, because there are only 2 on each side, that's absolutely fine. I'm just going to place down the 2, and there's going to be a doorway in here so we can get around to the back. Just going to light that up for now. Now, around the back, we need to clear out all this dirt. And the shovel breaks. Isn't that lovely? We've got a lot of iron coming in. This is lovely. Working perfectly. I forgot to mention Bailey's got a black collar now, which is more in line with how Bailey should look. But we've still got some work for Bailey, haven't we? We got to get you a name tag, haven't we? Yeah. Shovel. Let's see if we can get an enchant on there. Unbreaking. Excellent. Oh, and Fortune 3. Efficiency's nice though. Oh, look at that. Yes. Now we're talking. Okay, so for under the ground here, we are going to use spruce wood. We've got some planks already, actually. So I'll stick that back in there. I could have turned these into slabs and saved myself a lot of wood, but my brain just decided it wasn't going to work. It's going to take too long. It's fine. It's fine. We've got this. Don't worry. So I'm now going to build up the separating walls between the villagers. Okay. Now I want some trapdoors, which I'm going to make out of dark oak. And I'm going to need about 40 of these. So let's see how many we can make. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay. I don't need to count it, it shows me. 40. So I'm going to have one there. And one there. And I'm going to do that on all of these. Okay, and I've left the tops open just to let me know that there's no villagers in there. Right. It's time to start getting some villagers in. So, I'm going to go and find my rails. And we're going to lay down some rails over to the library where they will be spending the rest of their lives. Okay. As you can hear, there is quite a loud noise going on. Okay, it hurt them, but hopefully that'll be fine. We'll be turning them into zombies at some point, so we can get cheaper trades. And straight in. Brilliant. Just what I wanted. Let's get you out of there. No, 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 no. No, that should not have happened. Oh, it was going all too well, wasn't it? All too well. Right, get back here. Where's he gone? Where are you going, mate? No. Get back down here now. Come on. Where are you going? No. Get back this way. Come on. Get in that boat. Mate. No one saw that. No one saw. Okay, so there is a slight flaw in our plan. Maybe if I do that. What I will also do is just block this section off completely. And I'll do the same on the other side. There we are. And we'll see if that helps. Okay, take 2. Right. You're in there. I'm gonna take your... No! Get back in there. Why do they do that? It's like you have them perfectly placed and then all of a sudden they decide that they're not going to be perfectly placed anymore. Right, you're in. And you're not getting out again. So, I've got one in. He doesn't seem to have assigned himself yet, probably because it's night time. But what I'm going to do is, because you saw how long that took me to get one in, the rest of the 19 different people I will put into a time lapse for you, and also the rest of the building of the library. So yeah, I will catch you on the other side. There's that zombie coming. There's a zombie. I saw a zombie. Yeah, I see ya. Okay then, my lovelies. So we've got all the villagers in, except for this little baby, which I'm going to wait until it grows up so it doesn't escape. I need to start re-rolling all of these until we find the enchants that we want. I've put the signs up that I will replace as and when. For the rest of the build, I will jump us into another time lapse, because this is going to take me quite a while to build up. So hopefully I've got enough resources. And we shall see where this ends up. I will also need to capture a zombie at some point, because I want to zombify them if I can, which would be a good course of action. That will get our trades nice and cheap. So for now, let's get this going. Okay then, my lovelies. So for the most part, the library is built. You might have seen from the time lapse that I did change a few things mid-build, like the roof. I didn't like the roof, it looked too plain. It still looks a little bit too plain down the side, but I'm not really sure what to do with it. Maybe that will be something I can address in the future. At the top, you can see we've got a nice checkered glass for the roof, which is pretty cool, and we've got that on the front there. So inside we still need bookcases. I want these bookcases to be this tall all around. I want some lecterns for this so that they can be for the desk, and I want to finish off getting all the enchants. So there's only 2 left, Impaling 5 and Unbreaking 3. They're proving to be quite elusive, which is a pain. Now it's nighttime though. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get our zombie in. We have a zombie prepped and ready to go in. I don't yet have the materials to make weakness potions, so we won't be using the zombie just yet. But here we are. Here's our zombie buddy. Wait, I need some minecarts. There we go. I completely forgot about minecarts. I better put some armor on, because this guy's going to hit hard. Okay then. So, let's get you out of that boat. Oh, okay, okay. Come on. Get in. Where's my shield? Get in. What I'm gonna have to do... No! Yes, got him in. Got him! Right, let's push you. There's a boat on the tracks. No! Come back! No! Stop! Right back at the start. Lovely. Come on! Excellent. Now all we need to do is to push him onto the track, which I will do by taking that and sticking that there. Then push him onto the correct track, take these out, stick these back in here, clean this up. I'll fill that in a minute. So what I've done here is I've just created like a rudimentary system where I can just knock the tracks out and push them in, and then I just press the button to get them to come out again. Unfortunately it does unlock these, but that's fine, I don't mind. Okay, so let's get you back to the start. In my original plan I did have powered rails in here. I'm thinking that might be a good idea for the future, but I have also spent a lot of gold making golden apples, so I'm a little bit short for gold right now, and also golden carrots, you can probably see. There we go, and this is where this guy's going to live. So the trick is I'll just press this button, knock out whichever track I need here, and he'll go to the villagers, which hopefully he'll be able to hit. So that time's going to tell on that one. Right, what else do we need? So the only other thing apart from bookcases and lecterns, I need some candles, and to make candles I need wax, and to make wax I need bees. So I've been putting, there it is, I've been putting oak trees around flowers in the hopes that I get a spawn, but so far I haven't. I'm thinking I need to up my game because I'm only growing one at a time at the moment. So I think that will be the next challenge. Okay, my lovelies, I'm not getting much luck with the bees, so I'm going to step up my game. So over here I've been growing spruce, as you can see. It's a mess. I will tidy it up, but right now we are trying to get some bees. So I read that it has to be within 2 blocks of flowers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place them like so. And then put saplings in the middle. And we'll see how that goes. I don't know if the chance is improved by having more flowers, but we're going to find out, aren't we? Now, hopefully, one of these trees spawns some bees. So, yeah, we'll check back in a minute and we'll find out. Okay, my lovelies, so it worked. We got ourselves a beehive. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick a fire under it, and I'm also going to stick a piece of carpet just to stop the bees getting in the fire. So now all I need to do is, there's no wax in there, so I've got to wait for the bees to do their work, and that will be a proper job. I might attempt to breed some of these as well, just to sort of, I think there's only 2, Baby bee! Bzzz. And we got our first wax. We can go and make some candles. Oh, hello. I did find some goats while I was waiting for the batch and the names and the honeybees. I've put them in here and I've put a lid on it because they are level 100 acrobats and I've seen them launch themselves this high off the ground. Like, ridiculous. I thought double high would keep them in, but it did not. Okay, so for this we need string. I've already found some string from the mines. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some candles. Now, these are white candles, but I want a mixture of white and purple candles. And we're going to need a lot of candles, and I don't think 15 string is going to cut it. I haven't found anywhere to get more string, so I'm going to have to think about that one. But in the meantime, I will probably just turn these ones into purple for now. There we are, 2 purples and 1 white, that'll do it for the time being. Now, 1 there. 1 there. There we go, and we'll put a white one there. I may end up making more, purely because these aren't really going to do much lighting. This blue soul lantern I don't want there. That's purely there to keep the room lit for the time being. Well, those are the first 3. I ought to make it daytime and then the bees can get out and work a bit more. Excellent. Now, as you can probably tell, making a library of such proportions requires a lot of sugarcane. And also, keen-eared viewers may have already noticed that there's something strange going on in the house. And that is because I have rigged up a very quick sugarcane farm. So sugarcane grows, hits these, they send off a signal and this just breaks it. I will build a proper one at some point, but this purely is just to help me get the library on the go, because it takes a lot of paper, especially when you're trying to trade with traders, with villagers as well. We've got that, and I can also make books with all the leather I've been saving up. 62 books right there. Let's see how many bookcases we can make with that. 20 bookcases. And if in doubt, we can always, if we ever need books and we've got too many bookcases, or if I'm desperate for books, I can knock down a bookcase. I don't mind, the wood's cheap, so. Oh, look at that. This is going well. This is going well. Okay, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4. I want some here, so there'll be another 6 there and another 6 there. And also we'll need some here too. I put ladders on the ends because sometimes you see in libraries they've got ladders, so the ladder, some of these is going to have a ladder sticking out here. As you can see, I've put down 1 lectern already. It's very noisy in here. Like, can you imagine me re-rolling these for hours and hours and hours? Because that has been the case. Like, it has taken me like several days at this point to actually re-roll all of these, and I've still got 2 that are being very stubborn. Now, I did want soul speed, but I'm stupid, and you don't get soul speed from a villager, you get it from a piglin. So that will be something I need to look into. Once I get name tags, that will probably be a little bit easier to obtain. We are in the Crimson Forest, which means that there will be plenty of piglins around. So hopefully we can figure that out, because I don't know how to barter. I've never done it, and you may have saw in the Nether episode I chucked a piece of gold and I got nothing back. So we will figure that out at some point. In the meantime, I think that's where we're going to leave it for today. We've got a couple candles. I'm going to farm the bees. I'm going to farm out the rest of these. And hopefully in the next episode this will be complete. So I hope you've enjoyed this one. Please remember to like and subscribe. And I will catch you next week.